Alright. Now, I'm a long time Fallout fan. I've been a fan since I was probably 18. I'm 29. Um, this is a new game. I just started my old file. I had to restart. Too many memories. Going through a breakup. Anyways, um, myself. I'm an artist. It drawing power armor over and over, and my character over and over again, and dog meat over and over again. It really pushed me to want to even go into game design and artistry in game design. But there's some things you guys have to understand about 76. I've seen all the videos. I understand, and I too am in shock at Bethesda. Like, there's a lot that I'm in shock about with Bethesda, okay? Like, everybody is with Bethesda. You put out quality product, obviously. Like, look at this. Fallout 4. This is ridiculous. The fact I love that, but there's some things you guys are missing. Like, you're missing the fact that in Fallout 4, for example, the whole quest is finding your son, and the whole time I'm diddling around making a fucking town, right? Like I made this whole town, but really I'm just like, oh my god, my son. So there's something not there with your responsibility with Fallout. If you look at Fallout 1 and 2, Interplay gave them a lot of freedom, especially with Fallout 1. Fallout 2 was done out of passion. Fallout New Vegas, done out of passion. Fallout 3, done out of business tactics. We have Oblivion. Let's make a Fallout. Oh, I got you. Like, I watched the documentary where Todd literally said, oh, I had a chat with someone and then I got a post-it note on my desk saying, I got you, Fallout. When I saw that, I realized he loved Fallout maybe when he was a kid, but you're too wrapped up in your medieval lore to and that you're bringing over this. This is post-apocalyptic America, man. This isn't the medieval ages, and that's something that honestly, like, I see time and time again Bethesda doing. And when you play New Vegas, it's almost like they took what. And I went back and played Fallout 3 the other day. Like, I really like playing around the map and really kind of gave it a chance. And, like, you know, I was never really a fan of the gunplay. Like, I hated first person shooters before Fallout and Skyrim. But I'm kind of going on, but I'm kind of rambling on. But, like, look, there's a lot that Bethesda does over time that they've been taking chances with. And I want to give this company so many things that you guys do that just, like, you sacrifice so much. And, like, I understand you try to fan service, like, yeah, there's dog meat in every game. There's the vault suits and everything, but you're like straying away further and further and further from what Fallout is. Now, here's the thing about 76. I personally thought that if we bought 76, they'd listen to us and maybe fix it over time, because I've watched extensive videos on Fallout for the past 2-3 years lately. I've watched The Storyteller with Shoddycast. I've watched Oxhorn. Every video Oxhorn uploads I watch. So I know quite a bit about Fallout, and you may be seeing a new game here, but I've beaten 4 in many ways, and I've beaten them all in many ways. Even 1 and 2, I've beaten 1 and 2, and my friends play them. We all talk about them. We all discuss Fallout and Skyrim and the differences and the things Bethesda honestly fucks up a lot. And in all honesty, it's kind of unforgivable what they're doing with Fallout 76. It really is, because Interplay, if you watched any history of Fallout, you'll understand that Interplay really didn't expect Fallout to be such a thing, but Diablo in the 90s was everything. And they really wanted something like Diablo, but Fallout was so its own thing. It kind of sold because it was its own thing. Then there were things like Ultima Online. I believe. Was it Ultima Online? I think it was Ultima Online. Oh, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing a YouTube rant. Basically, Interplay wanted an online Fallout. The guys developing Fallout 1 and 2 wanted an online Fallout. They've been wanting an online Fallout for 20 years. And now we have an online Fallout, and it's bullshit. I'm gonna be honest, I pre-ordered physical. I pre-ordered 2 physicals. I love Fallout so much, I have multiple versions of every single game on multiple consoles. You'd kind of laugh at how many copies of Fallout I have. I have T-shirts, sweaters. I love Fallout. I love it. I'm literally just running around in circles because I don't like. They fucked up 76, and they promised us, and promised us, and they fed us bullshit. I've watched the combat. I've watched VATS. I've watched it all. VATS is bullshit, and the combat is bullshit. The fact that you can't PvP instantaneously, you have to activate it. No. Bethesda, we don't want this. We do not want activated PvP. As a long-time Fallout fan, I want someone to be able, if I'm running right now, that's why I'm playing Fallout 4 and doing this. If I'm running right now and I'm going into this bus and then I go into first-person mode, I want to be able to be like, oh fuck, someone's firing at me. Shit, who the fuck is that? Who is that? Who is that? And then, you know, maybe VATS him out or something, right? But you didn't do that. He's going to shoot at me and I'm just going to laugh until I activate it, and then we have a gunfight. I understand what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to make it easy for us, right? Well, can't happen. That's not what video games are about. That's not what Fallout is about. Fallout was never easy. The Wasteland is not an easy place. The Wasteland is a vicious, vicious place. And if you remember anything about your roots, you'll remember that your games were pretty vicious. I remember playing Daggerfall on my dad's computer and how, god damn, hard it was. I remember the first time I played Oblivion. Or, I never played Morrowind. I remember going from Daggerfall to Oblivion, but I remember the first time I played Oblivion. And oh my god, like, I played it on an Xbox, I think, or the Xbox 360. I think I was at my friend's house. That was the first time I ever played it. I have it on PlayStation, so I've never played Xbox, but like, do you see this? There's constant glitching going on in this video if you're sticking too long enough. So I can, and then seeing the videos at how it renders out, like you'll be looking out and then trees will be rendering right in front of your face like magic. Like, where's this whole like gigantic new engine fucking, how is it a new and like shit like this just makes us mad. You tell us, oh, here's a new Fallout, and it's bullshit. And look, I'm still gonna obviously get my pre-order and all that shit, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna play the game. I don't mind having Fallouts in my collection if they're shit, because eventually, maybe you guys will smarten up. I personally think, as a long-time fan, I'm gonna play the game. I haven't played it yet. I have not played it yet. I'm waiting for my physical. I'm not playing beta. I'm waiting for physical. I don't care if someone's stronger than me. I'm better than them. I don't give a shit. But here's the thing. You can't promise us a Fallout game and then take away mechanics that you've developed over the years and made us used to and accustomed to, and because I'm sorry, it would have worked better in Fallout 76. I think what should have happened is when you VATS, you would hyper focus on whoever you're shooting and not remove the camera from that individual person, and it'd be hyper focused into them while still simultaneously highlighting parts. And then, just like if you've noticed, when you bring up your Pip-Boy in the game, if you're looking at your Pip-Boy, you can't see who you're looking at unless you still kept this shit in, but I don't know if you still kept that in. So people are going to get really pissed off going into their menu and then coming out and having some jackass in their face and not even like get anything from it. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to get into a PvP fight now. Okay, cool. All right, let's fucking go and we'll fun get some loot. No, like, you have to activate it and then have this dweeb in your face all fucking for like an hour following you probably, because kids don't have lives. Here's the thing though, everybody. This is supposed to be positive rant, and I'm honestly coming out a little negative. I forgot what I wanted to really like get into with 76. Oh, okay. Now, for people who are probably hating on it, I understand. I'm hating on the combat. But this is kind of what I'm hating on Bethesda for, ruining lore. Now, if you've played Fallout 1, you'll know that Richard Gray, with Harold and a few others, left the vault, now 76, left 76, traveled through, I guess now is Virginia, left Virginia, all the way to California. Somewhere along the lines, while going through Nevada, he probably experienced some sort of mutation, which kind of makes sense with 76 and its mutations. It's early Fallout settling, you know, early Fallout is settling in the air, in the debris. Yeah, mutation makes sense. That actually does make a lot of sense, the mutations in Fallout, because how else did the Master become, how did Richard Gray become the Master? Mutation. What doesn't make sense is, where is Richard? Where is Harold? Are they going to be later in the game? Are you going to find them? It doesn't make sense. If you don't have any NPCs, how are you going to bring Richard to the world? That's basically one of the main stories of Fallout. And for all you guys who are like, oh, super mutants don't make sense, super mutants actually do make sense, because there's a vault that produced super mutants prior to Richard Gray. There's a whole other vault that had super mutants, and they weren't made by the Master. So there actually could be super mutants in the Fallout universe pre-Master. There could be. I personally don't believe that either. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they would have even been smart enough to break out of the vault, even if that happened, because there was apparently a vault, I think in Nevada, where that happened. And then like, if they had turned into mutants through radiation poisoning or whatever, or through radiation therapy or the FEV. I'm so tired. I'm just so pissed off about this game. Like, anyways, that's pretty much my biggest rant. Like, there might be Richard Gray and Harold. If there's not, you've ruined 76. You've ruined it. You've ruined the whole fucking experience. There would be no point to this whole game, and you've pretty much just fed bullshit, because you guys made Elder Scrolls Online, and you think you can do the same to Fallout because you bastardize Fallout all the time. Like, Fallout 3 was a great game, but I'm sorry, you pretty much made it like a Oblivion bastard child. Same thing that you're doing with Fallout 4. You're basically making it Elder Scrolls 6's testing ground. We all know what you're doing. Stop making the mod community fix your shit. Stop making bullshit experiences for people. Please put out real content. Stop thinking, like, yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 sold a lot of copies. My little brother bought it, but he didn't pre-order Fallout 76. He didn't pre-order the both editions just because he wanted to make sure that he got the best experience. Now I'm just going to go with the base version because what's the point? You guys had my $130 like automatically in my hand with that commercial. And you couldn't have, like, I'm sorry guys, like I'm still going to buy the base version, but I see myself going through the whole map, finding out all its secrets myself, and then seeing Oxhorn pretty much show his experience. So anyways, my name is Get Me Off the Moon. I call myself the Moon Wanderer. I usually do Fallout 4 and New Vegas playthroughs on PC, so if anyone wants to, I actually do New Vegas multiplayer sometimes online, but that's on Twitch. Anyways, pretty much that's my rant. If you guys watched this whole video, cool. But I'm so sorry for talking for so long. I'm gonna fuck off and beat this thing now. I'll do that, and then you guys can turn that video. Alright guys, have a good day, and this has been my rant.